This Alexa Flash Briefing is sponsored by Team Automotive Group.
Hello everyone from WAFB Channel 9. I'm Matt Williams with those Friday headlines. Welcome to it, everybody. Kind of a rainy morning in South Louisiana. This is our tower cam looking down at the big bridge and the big river going underneath it, of course. That's a quick look at what's left of the rain coming through. Not a lot to actually deal with this morning now that it's gone through. We'll give you a look at the forecast coming up. I want to give you a look at some of the other headlines, though, before we do that. Some of what you're kind of walking out into. This was the headline this morning for the Baton Rouge Fire Department. A house fire right around 4 o'clock this morning, North 39th Street. Now, when the crews got out there, we could hear the talk over the scanner, and they had a sense of urgency because they were told somebody was inside. Well, in fact, they did find somebody inside, got that person out, transported them to the hospital. Officially, the degree, severity of injury, not known just yet. Also not known how this fire got started. So again, this fire being investigated right now. Focus, of course, on making sure the person in that then pulled out is doing okay. But got to figure out how this thing got started. We'll keep you in the know. The early morning fire there in Baton Rouge. Want to let you know something that we are keeping an eye out for today. Expected today a tour of this facility. You know what that is beyond what it says right there? That is the Brave Cave facility. Now, we've been following this story from the very beginning, our I-team breaking these stories as they first kind of came to light. That facility has been shut down. As soon as it came to be known what allegedly was going on in there, Mayor President Sharon Weston Broome said that's it, shut it down. And a federal judge said, oh, by the way, don't touch anything in there until attorneys are able to get in there and have a look at what is allegedly in there. That tour is set to happen today. A press conference is then set to follow. We will obviously follow that for you. We'll keep you in the know. Making sure you know this as well. We got the big election tomorrow, primary elections. It's not just the presidential primary, depending on where you are. You got some local stuff on the ballot. If you're voting absentee, you have a deadline today of 4:30. Got to get that filled out and back to the registered voters office. Unless you're voting absentee and you happen to be military or U.S. citizen overseas, or maybe you happen to be in the hospital, your deadline in those groups, 8 o'clock tomorrow, which is actually when polls close tomorrow. Open 7 in the morning, they close down at 8 o'clock tomorrow night. Of course, WAFB will bring you all those results as they begin to roll in our evening newscast. But yeah, remember that deadline. Going on today, yep, Angel Reese and the rest of the LSU women's basketball team getting ready for a big time tournament, the NCAA tournament. Of course, they are the reigning champs, and they're going to tip off a little bit later on today at 3 o'clock in the PMAC. Now, you got the men's and women's NCAA tournament going on, so I want to make sure that you see this, a programming note. Obviously, you see Thursday on there because it impacted us yesterday, and moving forward, yeah, it's going to impact us today, March Madness. So no 9 News at noon. Our 6 o'clock is going to be on WBXH. It's only going to be a half hour, and then our 10 p.m. newscast is going to be, well, essentially at 11 o'clock they see there. And then more impacts on Saturday and Sunday as well. Again, all this because of the NCAA basketball tournament. And for the ladies, for the reigning champs, it begins today. It's a 3 o'clock tip. You got LSU baseball at the box going on today. We'll see what the weather does with any of that. You got LSU gymnastics at the SEC championship tomorrow. There's a lot going on. Let's give you a look again real quick. The big bridge over the big river. Again, you kind of see a little bit of some raindrops on the lens. The rain looks to be, the bulk of it looks to have been out of here. Now look at this. This is what came through. Got all the sweeps in motion, and this is just past that 7:30 half hour that this is being recorded for you. So you see all that energy that was moving through. At about 4 o'clock this morning, all that was in Lafayette on its way to us. It is now 7:30. As we lay this down, it's off to the east. Is there anything lingering? Well, maybe a little bit here or there, hit or miss. You see that Friday forecast, the AM, and maybe some spotty stuff this evening. We'll keep an eye on it. Turns into a great weekend. Getting ready for another round of storms, possibly, or showers Monday into Tuesday, and then another good looking back end of next week. So let's get through your little bit of a chance of rain, perhaps into the evening. Get to that great weekend. Y'all enjoy that. We'll see you next time.
Sponsored by Team Automotive Group.